Hi ladies, hi gents. I'm sorry if you can hear the noise of the traffic, but it's really hot here today and we just have to have the windows open. Okay, I'm just going to do a quick video. I want to share some things with you that I've made for Diana, and Diana sent me the huge wonderful rack of vintage laces, and I'm still blown away by it, I really am. And Diana is sparemarbles2012 here on YouTube. Anyway, I'm getting ready to post her things out, and I just want to video them before I post them. Okay, so the first thing I want to show you is the card I've made for Diana. And for this card I used the paper line from Prima, the Tea Time collection. Just grab it. Okay, so I used this collection. I absolutely love it. It's really gorgeous. So that's Tea Time. So all I've done is layered up some of the papers, and then I die cut and stamped this cameo. I also stamped this sentiment here: friends are the most wonderful ingredients to the recipe of life, this recipe of life. And then I've just used different flowers to make this corner spray, and there is some tiny bead gems in between as well. I don't know if you can see them just about peeping out here and there. So this is the card, so I hope she likes the card. I stamped a couple of these small muslin bags to pop a few goodies in. This one I've done a butterfly, and on this one I've done the cameo that's actually on the card, and then 2 scrolls. So I thought they turned out quite cute. I've also made her an altered book using the same paper line as the card, the Prima Tea Time one. I just love this paper, it's just gorgeous. It's stunning. And I die cut one of the sections of the paper out. It does actually have a page with, let's see if I can find it quickly. It does actually have this page with die cuts, and I just cut one of them out here, and then I've stamped on it: a friend is someone who reaches out for your hand and touches your heart. And Diana, that's exactly what you did to me. You absolutely touched my heart. You were so very kind and generous to me, and nothing that I can send you or make for you can ever repay that kindness. Not in my eyes. So then I used this flat back pearl trim in that ivory. I made a couple of flowers and added that. I've used this tiny trim down the spine here, and then I've added this cream rosette trim on top. I did bind it using canvas, and I distressed it using the Victorian velvet. I have also covered the back in the same paper line. and I have used another sheet on the inside back cover and on the inside front cover. So this is the altered notebook that I've made for Diana. Okay, I'm just going to move these out of the way. I've also made some flowers, and I tried to blend them into the colours in the paper line. So I've made these for Diana too. And I think the colours blend quite nicely with the paper line. And then the last thing that I made her, she sent me some hat boxes with the vintage laces inside the hat boxes. So I decided I was going to take one of the hat boxes and alter it. So I'm just going to share that with you. Okay. So this is the hat box, and I did actually use vintage lace to decorate this. I painted it cream all over, and then I put this gorgeous vintage lace that Diana sent me all the way around. I did actually use some Tim Holtz masking tape as well on the edges, just to neaten them off and just so that it peeps through the lace. If I remove the lid for now. So I used this lace. It is gorgeous all the way around, and you can see that I've used the tissue tape here so that I get nice smooth edges. And the only embellishment I've put on the front is this bow, and again I made this using the vintage lace, and this is a vintage brooch that I've picked up at a car boot sale. I have also made a handle, and I've only made this really for decoration. It won't go over the top when the lid's on, because if I made it any longer it would have sat on the table rather than against the box. And I did actually get this idea from Sherry Wolf here on YouTube. She used beads to make a handle on a box for her daughter and niece, I think it was. And if I can find the video, I'll pop it in the description bar. So thank you, Sherry, for this idea. So that's the handle, and on the inside I did actually attach it using two buttons here and here. I used this vintage looking rose paper on the inside. I don't know the make of this, it didn't say it. I just had a couple of sheets of this, so I just used that because I thought the colours were perfect to tie in with the box. And I also ran some rosette trim around the base inside. So that's the base of the box, hat box. Okay, so this is the lid, and again I used this vintage looking rose paper on the inside. I also used the Tim Holtz tape here to neaten up the edges. So on this side, this is a mixture of 3 different laces. So this bottom one is actually a new lace. It's a crochet lace that I had in my stash. This one is one of the vintage ones that Diana sent me, and so is this top one here. Then on the top I've used 2 doilies from my stash, and this big one just fitted perfectly, but then there is a smaller one just here. And then on the top there is a handmade flower in the centre, and then I've just built up the roses around the outside. Some are wild orchid crafts, some are large rose buds, and some baby's breath as well. And I just love how that turned out and looks. So let me see if I can show you the rose buds. Oh, there is some Prima velvet leaves in here as well. So I'm really hoping that Diana loves this box. I had so much fun making it for her, and I need to go and fill it with lots of goodies for her. Nothing quite as amazing as the vintage laces that she sent me, but it was a joy to use vintage laces on this box. It really was. And I have actually put felt on the base as well. So I won't upload this video until Diana receives this, because I don't want to spoil the surprise. So Diana, I absolutely hope you like this. It really was wonderful to use such beautiful original laces, and I hope that I have done them some kind of justice. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye for now.